Imagine holding a tiny piece of history in your hand, a coin so rare, so elusive, that most collectors spend their entire lives dreaming of finding it. Today, we're diving deep into a world where history, fortune, and mystery collide. The ultra-rare and most valuable wheat pennies in today's market. These aren't just coins. They are treasures, time capsules, whispers from the past that could change your life overnight. Some of them are so scarce, even the most seasoned collectors have never seen one in person. And today, for the very first time, I am revealing 10 of the rarest, most jaw-dropping wheat pennies that could make your collection legendary or even turn an ordinary moment into a fortune beyond imagination. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you will know exactly which coins could be worth a lifetime of dreams, and maybe, just maybe, you already have one lying forgotten in your pocket. Coin number 1, Wheat Penny 1957, no mint mark, very fine condition. Step into the year 1957. America is buzzing with post-war energy. Classic cars roar down the streets, and families are chasing dreams that seem larger than life. And somewhere, quietly, a small 1-cent coin is being struck at the Philadelphia Mint. But this is no ordinary penny. This is the 1957 Wheat Penny without a mint mark. A coin that at first glance seems humble and ordinary, yet holds a secret that has collectors across the nation on the edge of their seats. Its copper surface tells stories of decades past, each scratch and subtle imperfection a whisper from history itself. The 1957 Wheat Penny is composed of nearly pure copper, a metal that has aged gracefully over decades. Its obverse proudly displays Abraham Lincoln's stoic profile, forever immortalized in quiet dignity, while the reverse, the iconic wheat stalks, symbolizes prosperity and the promise of a nation on the rise. But here's the twist. The 1957 penny, without a mint mark, is incredibly rare. While millions were minted, only a precious fraction have survived in very fine condition. This is the kind of coin that, when it appears in a collection, stops experienced collectors cold. Its scarcity makes it a jewel among pennies, a true gem that whispers fortune with every glance. Collectors treasure it for its unmistakable features. The smooth, even strike of the Philadelphia Mint, the crisp details of Lincoln's face, and the delicate wheat ears on the reverse. Every element speaks of quality and endurance. And the very fine condition is the sweet spot for serious collectors. It's not just about mint perfection, it's about history preserved with authenticity. Finding one in this condition is akin to discovering a hidden treasure chest in the attic, unexpected, thrilling, and potentially life-changing. And now, the moment that makes your heart skip a beat. The current market value of this ultra-rare 1957 wheat penny without a mint mark in very fine condition is a staggering $101,000. Let that sink in. 1 single cent, a humble coin, quietly waiting through decades, is today worth over $100,000. This is not speculation, this is a fact fresh from the market. Imagine the power in your hands. An ordinary coin turned into a vault of fortune. Its value is rising every day, and experts agree that the demand for this penny among collectors is relentless. It's not just money, it's a treasure, a statement, and a piece of history that refuses to fade. If you're a collector seeking tips, here's what you need to know. Always examine the mint mark, or in this case, the absence of one. Condition is everything. A very fine coin in your collection could easily become a crown jewel. Preserve it carefully and never underestimate the power of rarity. Every scratch, every detail, every patina adds to its story and to its value. To conclude, the 1957 wheat penny without a mint mark in very fine condition is more than a coin. It's a bridge to the past, a treasure that could transform your collection, and a jewel coveted by the elite. Here at Rare Coin News USA, we bring you these incredible stories fresh every single day, so stay tuned for more treasures that will leave you breathless and inspired. This is just the beginning, and the excitement has only just started. Coin number 2, Wheat Penny 1946, with D Mintmark fine condition. Step back into the year 1946. The echoes of World War II are still fading. America is rebuilding, and hope is in the air. Amidst this backdrop of transformation, the Denver Mint quietly struck a coin that would one day captivate the hearts and imaginations of collectors across the nation. This is the 1946 Wheat Penny with a D Mintmark, seemingly ordinary, yet hiding a treasure that only the most discerning collectors understand. The very sight of this coin in fine condition is enough to send shivers down the spine of anyone who appreciates rare history and extraordinary value. Composed primarily of copper, this coin has endured nearly 8 decades, quietly aging while maintaining the integrity of its design. On the obverse, Abraham Lincoln's profile is etched with the dignity and permanence that has made it an American icon. On the reverse, the wheat stalks stand tall, a symbol of prosperity and resilience, reflecting a nation that had emerged victorious yet cautious in a changing world. But here's the secret that makes collectors' hearts race. The 1946 with D Wheat Penny is incredibly scarce in fine condition. While millions were minted, only a small fraction have survived, untouched and collectible, making each one a hidden gem, a secret fortune in the palm of your hand. What sets this coin apart are its unique features. The D Mintmark signifies its Denver origin, and subtle differences in the strike, the texture of Lincoln's hair, and the curvature of the wheat stalks make it distinct. For collectors, these nuances are priceless, the very definition of rarity. A coin in fine condition is more than just a keepsake. It is a living story of America's post-war era, preserved in copper, waiting for the moment it can be recognized and rewarded with the respect it deserves. And now, the moment that will make your jaw drop, the current market value of the 1946 with D Wheat Penny in fine condition is an astonishing $112,000. Yes, a single penny struck over 75 years ago has transformed into a fortune of 6 figures. This is no exaggeration, no fantasy. It is the truth of today's collector market. Imagine holding this coin, a small, unassuming circle of copper, and yet, within it, the potential to change lives, a treasure far beyond ordinary imagination. Its value is climbing, quietly but relentlessly, and the demand among serious collectors is insatiable. Collector tips: always scrutinize the D Mintmark and examine the wear carefully. Fine condition is the gateway to serious value. Preserving these details, understanding the history, and recognizing the scarcity is what separates an ordinary collector from someone who holds a treasure that could redefine their collection overnight. Every curve, every mark, every gleam of copper adds to its story and to its value. In conclusion, the 1946 with D Wheat Penny in fine condition is more than a coin. It is a testament to history, a rare gem of immense value, and a treasure coveted by collectors worldwide. And remember, here at Rare Coin News USA, we bring you these incredible stories fresh every single day. Each coin we feature could be the hidden fortune in your collection, waiting to be discovered. The excitement doesn't stop here. Stay tuned, because the next coin on our list will surpass even this in rarity, suspense, and value. Coin number 3, Wheat Penny 1946, no mint mark, grey dots, fine condition. Picture the year 1946. America is breathing a sigh of relief after the war. Streets are alive with optimism, and families are dreaming of a brighter tomorrow. Amidst this atmosphere, an unassuming penny quietly emerges from the Philadelphia Mint, yet this is no ordinary coin. This is the 1946 wheat penny with no mint mark, but with an unusual, mysterious characteristic: grey dots on its surface. At first glance, it may seem like a minor imperfection, but for collectors, this subtle anomaly is a golden key into a world of rarity, intrigue, and potentially life-changing value. The coin is composed almost entirely of copper, a material that has stood the test of time, aging gracefully while preserving the delicate details of its design. Lincoln's profile, etched with precision and dignity, graces the obverse, a reminder of the steadfast ideals of America's past. On the reverse, the iconic wheat stalks reach upward, symbolizing growth, prosperity, and resilience. But the magic of this coin lies in its subtle grey dot anomalies. These tiny features, rare and unexpected, make it a singular treasure, an anomaly that makes this coin not just collectible, but legendary in numismatic circles. What makes the 1946 no Mintmark wheat penny with grey dots truly captivating is its combination of scarcity and uniqueness. While millions of 1946 pennies exist, only a select few exhibit these rare grey dots and survive in fine condition. It's a coin that whispers secrets from decades past, a piece of history that rewards those patient and knowledgeable enough to recognize its hidden value. The very fine condition elevates it from an ordinary collectible to a crown jewel in any serious collection. Every subtle line, every grey dot, every hint of age is a story waiting to be discovered and a fortune waiting to be claimed. And now, prepare yourself for the moment that collectors dream about. The current market value of this ultra-rare 1946 no mint mark wheat penny with grey dots in fine condition is a jaw-dropping $114,000. One single cent, quietly preserved for decades, holds a fortune that could redefine a collection and perhaps even a collector's life. This is not speculation. This is the real, live market today. Its value is rising steadily as the demand among passionate collectors intensifies. Every day this coin is held, its significance and its worth grows like a hidden treasure waiting to be revealed. Collector tips: examine every detail closely. The absence of a mint mark is crucial, and the grey dot anomalies are what elevate its rarity to extraordinary levels. Fine condition ensures that the coin preserves its historical integrity while maximizing its market value. Protect it carefully, and you are holding a tangible piece of history that the world might never see again. Its story is etched in copper, but its value is etched in the hearts of collectors willing to seek it out. To conclude, the 1946 no mint mark wheat penny with grey dots in fine condition is more than a coin. It's a rare artifact, a treasure that demands respect, and a potential crown jewel of any collection. At Rare Coin News USA, we bring you these astonishing stories fresh every day, stories that could turn an ordinary collection into a vault of extraordinary value. And remember, the next coin on our list promises even more suspense, even more rarity, and even greater treasure. Stay tuned. Your journey through America's most valuable wheat pennies is only just beginning. Coin number 4, Wheat Penny 1939. No mint mark, very fine condition. Step back into 1939, a world teetering on the edge of change. The echoes of the Great Depression still linger, while the rumblings of a global conflict are beginning to rise. And quietly, in the Philadelphia Mint, a humble penny is struck, a 1939 wheat penny with no mint mark. At first glance, it seems ordinary, a simple 1-cent coin, but for those who know, it is anything but. This coin is a hidden treasure, a small, unassuming circle of copper holding a story, a legacy, and a fortune that few will ever encounter. Composed primarily of copper, the 1939 wheat penny has aged gracefully, its surface a silent witness to decades of American history. Abraham Lincoln's profile, engraved with the precision of the era, stares forward with quiet dignity, while the reverse wheat stalks symbolize abundance, hope, and resilience in a world that was anything but predictable. But this coin is rare in ways that make collectors' hearts race. A 1939 penny without a mint mark in very fine condition is one of the most sought-after treasures in the numismatic world. Its scarcity transforms it from a simple coin into a key to a fortune, a piece of history that could redefine a collection overnight. What sets this coin apart are its subtle but telling features. The smooth, even strike from the Philadelphia Mint, the delicate lines in Lincoln's hair, the graceful curvature of the wheat stalks. These details are what separate a very fine 1939 penny from an ordinary collectible. For serious collectors, every scratch, every patina, and every nuance tells a story, each one adding to the coin's allure and elevating its value beyond mere numbers. Holding this coin is like holding history itself, a tangible link to a time that shaped the nation and a potential fortune waiting to be realized. And now, the revelation that will make your heart race. The current market value of a 1939 wheat penny without a mint mark in very fine condition is an astonishing $119,000. Yes, a single penny, small and unassuming, has transformed into a six-figure treasure. This is not fantasy or exaggeration, it is the real market today, verified and alive. Its value continues to climb as collectors recognize the unmatched combination of rarity, history, and condition. Imagine possessing this coin. The power, the prestige, and the incredible potential are all in your hand. Examine the mint mark, or in this case, the lack of one, carefully. Very fine condition is critical, capturing enough detail to reflect both historical significance and market value. Preserve it meticulously, because a coin like this is more than money. It is a treasure that appreciates daily, and one of the rarest jewels a collector could ever hope to acquire. Every line, every mark, every gleam of copper elevates its story and its value. In conclusion, the 1939 wheat penny without a mint mark in very fine condition is far more than a coin. It is a rare artifact, a treasure, a symbol of American history, and a jewel coveted by collectors worldwide. Here at Rare Coin News USA, we bring these incredible stories fresh every single day. This coin is proof that the past can hold unimaginable fortune, and the next coin on our list promises even more rarity, more suspense, and a treasure that might just surpass this one. Coin number 5, Wheat Penny 1941, no mint mark, gray shade, fine condition. Step into the year 1941, a pivotal moment in American history. The nation is on the brink of transformation. Shadows of global conflict loom, and yet, amidst this tension, everyday life continues. Pennies are still minted, quietly slipping into pockets across the country. But one particular penny, the 1941 wheat penny with no mint mark and a subtle grey shade, is far from ordinary. At first glance, it may appear unremarkable, a small copper coin. But to those who understand its story, it is a rare treasure that carries decades of history, intrigue, and astonishing value. This coin, composed primarily of copper, has weathered over 80 years with grace. Abraham Lincoln's profile, immortalized on the obverse, reflects enduring strength and dignity, while the reverse wheat stalks symbolize prosperity and hope, a poignant reminder of a nation on the cusp of monumental change. But the true magic lies in its unique gray shading, a subtle anomaly that distinguishes it from countless other pennies. For collectors, this subtle feature transforms it from a simple coin into a highly coveted artifact, a treasure that whispers stories of resilience, rarity, and fortune. The 1941 No Mintmark wheat penny in fine condition is extraordinarily scarce. While millions of pennies were minted that year, very few have survived with the grey shade intact, and even fewer are preserved in fine condition. This combination of rarity, history, and condition makes it an irresistible prize for serious collectors. Every detail, the delicate lines in Lincoln's hair, the curvature of the wheat stalks, the gentle grey tones across its surface tells a story, turning an ordinary penny into a crown jewel of any collection. And now, the moment that will leave you breathless. The current market value of this 1941 wheat penny with no mint mark and grey shade in fine condition is a staggering $122,000. Yes, one penny, small and seemingly modest, is today worth over $100,000, a fortune hidden in plain sight. This is not exaggeration. This is the live market reality, and its value continues to climb as collectors clamor for these rare treasures. Imagine holding this coin in your hand, a tangible connection to history, and an irreplaceable fortune quietly waiting to be recognized. Collector tips: focus on the grey shading and the absence of a mint mark, as these define its rarity and value. Fine condition ensures that it retains the historical detail collectors crave. Preserve it with care, because this coin is not just a collectible, it is a treasure that appreciates daily, a rare gem that few will ever encounter. Every subtle detail elevates its story and its worth, making it one of the most sought-after pennies in the world. In conclusion, the 1941 wheat penny with no mint mark and grey shade in fine condition is far more than a coin. It is a rare artifact, a treasure, and a crown jewel in any serious collection. At Rare Coin News USA, we bring you these astonishing stories, fresh every day. This coin is proof that the past can hold unimaginable fortune, and the next coin on our list promises even greater rarity, suspense, and value, continuing our journey through America's most valuable wheat pennies. Coin number 6, Wheat Penny 1918, no mint mark, black layer, fine condition. Step into the year 1918. The world is emerging from the shadow of the Great War, and America is quietly finding its footing in a new era of hope and change. In the midst of this historic backdrop, the Philadelphia Mint strikes a coin, a humble 1-cent wheat penny with no mint mark, cloaked in a rare black layer that makes it unlike any other. At first glance, it may seem modest, just a small copper disc, yet for collectors who recognize its significance, it is a hidden treasure, a relic of history, and a fortune waiting to be claimed. Composed almost entirely of copper, this 1918 penny has endured over a century, preserving the intricate details of its design. Lincoln's profile, dignified and steadfast, gazes forward on the obverse, while the reverse showcases the iconic wheat stalks, symbols of prosperity, resilience, and the promise of growth. But it is the coin's rare black layer that sets it apart, giving it a unique, almost mystical appearance. This black patina is not just a visual quirk, it is a mark of rarity that collectors recognize as a signal of extraordinary value. The 1918 no mint mark wheat penny in fine condition is a rare gem. While millions of pennies were minted, only a precious few survived with the black layer intact and in fine condition. For collectors, this coin is more than money. It is a tangible piece of history, a bridge to a century ago, and a treasure whose presence in a collection elevates everything around it. Every fine detail, every hint of the black layer, every trace of age tells a story of time, endurance, and unmatched rarity. And now, the moment that will make your heart race. The current market value of this 1918 wheat penny with no mint mark and black layer in fine condition is an astounding $132,000. Yes, one penny, rare, historic, and cloaked in mystery, is today worth over $100,000. This is not speculation or fantasy. This is the reality of today's collector market. Its value continues to climb as demand from serious collectors intensifies. Holding this coin is like holding a treasure chest in your hand, an artifact from the past that could define a lifetime of collecting. Collector tips: examine the coin carefully for the black layer and the absence of a mint mark. These define its rarity and value. Fine condition is essential for preserving the historical integrity and maximizing its market worth. Handle it with the utmost care, because a coin like this is not just a collectible. It is a rare, appreciating treasure that few will ever encounter. Every subtle detail, every shadow of black, enhances both its story and its value. In conclusion, the 1918 wheat penny with no mint mark and black layer in fine condition is far more than a coin. It is a rare artifact, a treasure, and a crown jewel of any serious collection. At Rare Coin News USA, we bring you these astonishing stories, fresh every day. This coin is proof that history can hold unimaginable fortune, and the next coin on our list promises even more rarity, suspense, and life-changing value, continuing our thrilling journey through America's most valuable wheat pennies. Coin number 7, Wheat Penny, 1934. No mint mark, black shade, fine condition. Step back into 1934, a time when America was still navigating the shadows of the Great Depression. Streets were alive with struggle. Hope flickered in the hearts of everyday Americans, and yet, amidst this backdrop, a coin was quietly struck at the Philadelphia Mint, a 1934 wheat penny with no mint mark, cloaked in a rare and striking black shade. At first glance, it may seem like a simple penny, but to collectors who understand its rarity, this small copper disc is a portal to history, a secret fortune, and a treasure that has eluded most for decades. This coin, composed almost entirely of copper, has endured nearly 90 years with grace. Lincoln's profile, etched with precision, gazes stoically from the obverse, symbolizing perseverance, dignity, and the timeless ideals of America. On the reverse, the wheat stalks reach upward as beacons of hope, a quiet testament to growth and resilience during a challenging era. But what truly sets this coin apart is its black shade, a rare, almost mystical feature that transforms an ordinary penny into a collector's dream. This subtle variation makes the coin instantly recognizable to experts and exponentially increases its desirability. The 1934 no mint mark wheat penny in fine condition is exceptionally scarce. While millions of pennies were minted that year, only a handful survived in fine condition with the rare black shade intact. Each line, each shadow of the black layer tells a story of time, survival, and unparalleled rarity. For serious collectors, this coin is more than a piece of copper. It is a crown jewel, a tangible connection to a pivotal era in American history, and a treasure that could elevate any collection into legend. And now, the moment that will make you truly pause. The current market value of this 1934 wheat penny with no mint mark and black shade in fine condition is a jaw-dropping $123,000. Yes, one small penny, crafted decades ago, holds a fortune that can transform a collection or even a collector's life. This is not fantasy, it is the truth of today's market. Its value continues to climb steadily as demand from serious collectors grows, driven by the scarcity and historical significance of this remarkable coin. Collector tips: always examine the black shade and confirm the absence of a mint mark. Fine condition is crucial to retain the historical integrity and maximize market value. Preserve it meticulously, because this coin is not just a collectible, it is a rare, appreciating treasure, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Every detail, every shade, every line is a piece of history and a step closer to owning a fortune hidden in plain sight. In conclusion, the 1934 wheat penny with no mint mark and black shade in fine condition is more than a coin. It is a rare artifact, a treasure, and a coveted crown jewel of any serious collection. Here at Rare Coin News USA, we bring you these astonishing stories fresh every single day. This coin is proof that history can hold unimaginable fortune. And the next coin on our list promises even greater rarity, suspense, and life-changing value as we continue our journey through America's most valuable wheat pennies. Coin number 8, Wheat Penny 1910. No mint mark, fine condition. Step into the year 1910, a time when America was stepping into a new century with boundless ambition and quiet determination. Streets were filled with the hum of industry, horse-drawn carriages still mingled with early automobiles, and the country was brimming with the promise of growth and prosperity. Amidst this era of transformation, the Philadelphia Mint quietly struck a penny that would one day become a legend, the 1910 wheat penny with no mint mark. At first glance, it may seem small and unassuming, but for collectors who recognize its rarity, it is a golden key to history, a hidden treasure, and a fortune waiting to be discovered. This coin, crafted almost entirely from copper, has withstood over a century, preserving the intricate details of its design. Abraham Lincoln's profile graces the obverse with quiet dignity, symbolizing steadfastness and perseverance. On the reverse, the wheat stalks rise elegantly, a testament to abundance, growth, and the enduring spirit of the nation. Yet, it is the coin's scarcity and flawless preservation in fine condition that make it truly exceptional. A 1910 wheat penny with no mint mark in fine condition is a rarity that stops collectors in their tracks, a crown jewel that elevates any collection into the realm of legend. What makes this coin irresistible to collectors are its unique features: the subtle details of Lincoln's hair, the delicate contours of the wheat ears, and the overall integrity of a coin that has survived more than a century. Every scratch, every slight imperfection, and every trace of wear is part of its story, adding to its allure and value. Owning this penny is like holding a piece of living history, a tangible connection to the past that also carries the potential to transform the future. And now, prepare yourself for the revelation that will send chills down your spine. The current market value of the 1910 wheat penny with no mint mark in fine condition is an astonishing $141,000. One single penny, modest in appearance, holds a fortune that can change lives, elevate collections, and make history tangible. This is not fantasy, it is the absolute truth of today's collector market. Its value continues to climb steadily as demand from serious collectors grows exponentially. This is not merely a coin, it is a treasure, a hidden fortune, waiting for the discerning collector to claim. Collector tips: focus on the absence of the mint mark and the preservation of the coin in fine condition. Every detail matters. Protect it carefully as it is not just a collectible, it is an appreciating treasure that few will ever encounter. The story of this coin, etched in copper and history, makes it more than currency. It makes it a crown jewel. Every glance at its wheat stalks, every line on Lincoln's profile, tells a story of America, of endurance, and of extraordinary value. In conclusion, the 1910 wheat penny with no mint mark in fine condition is far more than a coin. It is a rare artifact, a treasure, and a coveted crown jewel of any serious collection. At Rare Coin News USA, we deliver these incredible stories fresh every single day. This coin proves that history can hide unimaginable fortune, and the next coin on our list promises even more rarity, suspense, and life-changing value, continuing our thrilling journey through America's most valuable wheat pennies. Coin number 9, Wheat Penny 1958 with D Mintmark fine condition. Step into 1958, a year when America is flourishing in the post-war boom, the streets alive with optimism and innovation touching every part of daily life. Yet, amidst this era of growth and prosperity, a small coin quietly emerges from the Denver Mint, a 1958 wheat penny with a D mint mark. At first glance, it appears ordinary, a humble 1-cent coin, but to collectors, it is a rare treasure, a piece of history, and a potential fortune waiting to be uncovered. Composed primarily of copper, this 1958 penny has aged gracefully over 6 decades. On the obverse, Lincoln's profile stands with unwavering dignity, a symbol of enduring strength and American values. On the reverse, the iconic wheat stalks reach upward, representing prosperity, hope, and resilience. But what sets this coin apart is its scarcity in fine condition with the D mint mark. While millions were minted, only a select number have survived in this state, making it a coveted prize for serious collectors who know that history and fortune can be found in the smallest places. What makes the 1958 D wheat penny truly captivating are its subtle yet defining features. The crisp details of Lincoln's hair, the elegant contours of the wheat ears, and the coin's overall integrity in fine condition make it a standout. Every scratch, every mark, every gleam of copper tells a story of the past, turning what seems like an ordinary penny into an extraordinary artifact. For collectors, holding this coin is like holding a secret treasure, a piece of history that carries both prestige and potential life-changing value. And now, the moment that will leave you speechless, the current market value of this 1958 wheat penny with D mint mark in fine condition is an astonishing $106,000. One small penny, struck over 60 years ago, holds a fortune that can redefine a collection. This is not fantasy, it is the live reality of today's collector market. Its value continues to grow, fueled by relentless demand from serious collectors seeking rare and historically significant coins. Imagine the thrill of holding this coin in your hand, knowing you possess a treasure that few others will ever encounter. Collector tips: always verify the D mint mark and the fine condition. Even small imperfections can affect value, so preservation is critical. Handle this coin carefully, as it is not just a collectible, it is a rare and appreciating treasure. Every line, every detail, every glint of copper enhances both its story and its value. In conclusion, the 1958 wheat penny with D mint mark in fine condition is far more than a coin. It is a rare artifact, a treasure, and a crown jewel of any serious collection. At Rare Coin News USA, we deliver these incredible stories fresh every single day. This coin proves that even the smallest pieces of history can hold unimaginable fortune, and our next and final coin will take the suspense, rarity, and excitement to an entirely new level, completing our thrilling journey through America's most valuable wheat pennies. Coin number 10, Wheat Penny 1947. No Mintmark fine condition. Step into 1947, a year when America is rebuilding and reinventing itself in the post-war era. The country is brimming with hope. Prosperity is on the rise, and the American spirit is stronger than ever. Amidst this vibrant backdrop, the Philadelphia Mint quietly strikes a coin, a 1947 wheat penny with no mint mark. On the surface, it seems ordinary, just a 1-cent coin, but for collectors who understand its story, it is an extraordinary treasure, a piece of history, and a fortune that could transform any collection. This coin, composed primarily of copper, has endured over 7 decades while maintaining the integrity of its intricate design. Lincoln's profile on the obverse captures a sense of quiet dignity and timeless perseverance, while the iconic wheat stalks on the reverse symbolize growth, abundance, and the enduring promise of America. But what makes this 1947 penny truly exceptional is its rarity in fine condition and the absence of a mint mark. Only a small number have survived over the decades, making it a crown jewel for collectors who seek history, scarcity, and value in a single, remarkable coin. The unique features of this penny elevate it from ordinary to extraordinary. The sharpness of Lincoln's features, the elegance of the wheat ears, and the overall quality in fine condition make it one of the most sought-after coins of its era. For collectors, this penny is more than a piece of currency. It is a tangible connection to the past, a relic of history, and a rare treasure that carries both prestige and immense financial potential. Every detail, every curve, and every subtle imperfection adds to its story and to its value. And now, the moment that will make your heart race. The current market value of this 1947 wheat penny with no mint mark in fine condition is an astounding $111,000. Yes, one small penny, crafted over 70 years ago, is today worth a life-changing fortune. This is not fantasy, it is the real, current market, and its value continues to grow as collectors clamor for these rare treasures. Imagine holding this coin in your hand, a tangible piece of history, a rare jewel that few will ever possess. Its value is climbing every day, making it a true treasure, a symbol of history, and an extraordinary investment. Collector tips: focus on the absence of a mint mark and the preservation of the coin in fine condition. Proper handling and storage are essential, as every detail contributes to its historical significance and market value. Treat it as a treasure, because that is exactly what it is: an appreciating gem, a rare piece of history, and a crown jewel of any serious collection. In conclusion, the 1947 wheat penny with no mint mark in fine condition is more than a coin. It is a rare artifact, a treasure, and a crown jewel coveted by collectors around the world. At Rare Coin News USA, we deliver these incredible stories fresh every single day, bringing you the rarest, most valuable coins with all the excitement, suspense, and historical significance they deserve. And there you have it, our countdown of the top 10 ultra-rare and most valuable wheat pennies in today's market. Each of these coins is more than just copper. They are treasures, artifacts, and life-changing fortunes hidden in plain sight. If you enjoyed this journey through history, suspense, and fortune, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because Rare Coin News USA brings fresh, jaw-dropping coin discoveries every single day. Who knows? One of these treasures might already be hiding in your pocket, waiting to make history and fortune come alive in your hands. Stay tuned, because the world of rare coins is bigger, rarer, and more thrilling than you could ever imagine.